5 days of mourning are underway in Iran following the death of the country's President Ebrahim Raisi and Foreign Minister Hossein Amirabdollahian in a helicopter crash on May 19. There are a lot of questions about what happens now. Well, here's what you need to know. First, is this unprecedented? No. You see, Raisi is not the first Iranian president to die in office. In the chaotic days after the Iranian Revolution, President Mohammad Ali Raja'i was assassinated in a bombing. He'd only held office for less than a month. So, what happens when a president dies? Iran has 12 vice presidents. The first, in this case, Mohammad Mokhber, has been appointed interim president until Iran can hold elections. According to the constitution, that must happen within 50 days. What can we expect? Well, Iran's last presidential election was held in 2021, and that might provide clues. That's when Ebrahim Raisi was elected. Many challengers to Raisi, conservative, reformist or otherwise, were barred from running, and only 48.8% of eligible voters participated, the lowest ever voter turnout in the history of the Islamic Republic. The coming election provides a chance for a competitive contest, a do-over of sorts. Is that likely? Hardliners now control all branches of government, so a fully contested presidential election could risk their hold on the executive branch. So probably not. And this will be the first presidential election after the woman life freedom protests sparked by the death in custody of Mahsa Amini in 2022. Her death and the crackdown on protesters led to widespread resentment and disillusionment. Many Iranians are saying they have no intention of participating in these elections or any others. And that brings me to Raisi's legacy. How will he be remembered? There's been a very public outpouring of grief from supporters, especially in the holy city of Mashhad. Raisi was born there and he will be buried there. But for thousands, if not millions of Iranians, there's less sympathy. This, in part, goes back to 1988. As a deputy prosecutor, Raisi was part of a commission that ordered the execution of thousands of political prisoners. This remains a highly contentious issue, even within the elite. Al Jazeera's Asad Beg asked Raisi about this when he was elected.
من در این مدت مسئولیت انجام دادم همواره در جهت دفاع از حقوق بشر و حقوق انسان بوده.
Before he died, Raisi was rumored as a possible successor to the supreme leader. So does this present some sort of succession crisis? In short, no, there are other candidates, but what this does present is a possible internal power struggle. Back to the crash. Raisi died alongside the foreign minister, Hossein Amirabdollahian. The 60-year-old was a war veteran and career diplomat who served under at least 4 presidents. He had close ties to the Revolutionary Guard's Quds Force and its former commander, Qasem Soleimani. He was an Arab affairs specialist who, for decades, cultivated some of the Republic's most sensitive and strategically important ties. He was at the forefront of a critical shift in the Middle East, a long-anticipated rapprochement between Iran and Saudi Arabia. His deputy, Ali Bagheri Khani, has been appointed interim foreign minister. Is Iran's foreign policy expected to change? No, the direction of east over west is likely to prevail. And Iran's supreme leader has emphasized stability and continuity, regardless of who or what comes next.